I guess before we start, this is I've only played a couple D&D games, but I think we go around, say names and pronouns, and how long we've been, how many, I don't know how much D&D we've played. I guess
names of us or our characters.
I think we'll do names of us first, and then our characters next.
Okay. Hi, you guys know me. I'm HanHan, and that is she, and I've played a couple D&Ds. And listened to about 68 hours of D&D podcast.
You all know me as Vain, and I have played 2 games of Dungeons and Dragons, and so this is my first time dungeon mastering.
Alrighty, my name's Ezra, and I use they and them, and this is the first D&D game I've played, but not my first tabletop thing. I've played Spell before, which is ridiculous.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool as hell, so.
My name's Knives, and I use he pronouns, and I've played a lot of D&D. Probably, like, upwards of 5 campaigns, and then also my podcast.
Go ahead and plug that, Knives.
Hey everyone, go watch Carpe Diem. There's currently 22 episodes, and it's gay as hell.
Amazing. What a beautiful plug. Alrighty, so we're gonna put a hold on the introducing your characters just for a second here, because I have a sort of introduction that I want them to do. I'm just going to take some stuff from Roll20, which I just found out existed, but yeah, so we'll be using the session chat for now. Alrighty, so in there, you guys can see a map. The green is where your characters are at. You arrive at the great mining town of Koren's Pass. You 3 have been individually hired for a non-disclosed recovery mission by a resident of the area, who did not use their name in the mission request. Despite its suspicious circumstances, you've all decided to come anyway. How are y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good about this.
Pretty good.
Would you guys like to get acquainted, all of your characters?
The hardest part of this is figuring out who gets to talk first.
Yeah. Alrighty, the three of you are standing all next to each other. You're about to go on a mission. What would y'all like to say to each other? Any introductions of any kind?
Hi.
I wave at them, but I don't say anything awkwardly.
This is going fantastic. I love it.
It's going very well.
Would you like to tell each other your names, your characters' names and pronouns, perhaps? Would that be easier?
That might be good.
HanHan, you're at the top of the chat if you want to go first.
As everyone tries to figure out who goes first.
Is this in character or out of character?
This is in character. You all 3 of your characters are standing next to each other. You have been hired for a recovery mission.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. I'm Tisbury, and I'm a wizard. It's nice to meet you too.
Hi. I duel. I do that thing.
Nice to. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
But I'm Hina Isk. You can just call me Isk, please. I use they pronouns, and also I am a monk.
Alrighty. So I think we've gotten the awkward, stilted introductions down, which means we can move on to the fun part of the Dungeons and the Dragons. Alrighty. Would any of you guys like to do an investigation check on where you are?
Oh, okay.
I'm not good at investigation.
I'm very good at investigation. I got an unnatural 20.
Alrighty, that works for me. as you look, you can see that the great mining town of Karen's Pass is kind of barely a town. There are 2 parallel lines of large wooden buildings facing a wide dirt street. The buildings look old and worn down, and you can see that most of them have been boarded shut. In the middle of the street, you see a large fountain, which is taller than the tallest member of your party. And despite the rest of the town's shabby appearance, it's gleaming and is covered in a mosaic of a magnificent ruby dragon. It also doesn't seem to be running. You see 3 non-boarded buildings. 2 are on your left, and this is where the map comes in handy. The very shitty map that I made. Which is literally just 4 rectangles. One is some sort of medics area or pharmacy, and the building next to it is a weapons and supply shop. And the one across from those 2 on the right side is a sort of fancy saloon with big swinging doors. It has a sign above it that reads Isabel's.
Stock up on supplies or anything, or should we just straight up hit the saloon?
Yeah, before mission drink.
You can find anything out, maybe?
Seems like a good idea.
Alrighty, so you guys head to the saloon?
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty. Which one of you guys enters the saloon? First. I should say first.
Me.
You guys want to rock, paper, scissors that one out?
That work on.
Okay, someone do a strength check. You're entering the place. Do a strength check. Literally anyone.
Strength check's just D20 and then modifier.
And your strength modifier. Okay, so HanHan rolled, and so they are going in first. You managed, the door is very frail, and it would have come off its hinges had you applied any more strength to it, but luckily your opening it was so weak that it stayed on, so you haven't broken the door. Congratulations.
Nice.
That's good.
Alrighty, as you guys go inside of the saloon, and inside of the saloon, it's warm and comforting. It's all rich brown wood and low lights. There are hand-carved tables and chairs scattered around the room, and a single potted ficus in the corner of the room. There are 6 people inside of Isabel's. The first is at the bar's counter. You see a tall, beefy orc woman who is wearing a stained apron and washing beer glasses. Over at one of the fancy tables, you see 4 people playing what looks to be Uno. There is a tall tiefling cleric or I should just say tall tiefling. You can't really discern his class. There's a tall tiefling with a waist-length braid of black hair entwined and tied off with a gold ribbon. He's wearing a tan blouse with leather arm straps and long black pants. There's a halfling woman next to him wearing a bright sundress, yellow gumboots, and a straw hat. Next to them is a chubby, dark-skinned half-elf wearing overalls and a bright red binder. And opposing all 3 of them is a human wearing a Stetson and a white shirt, wearing the ugliest bolo tie you've ever seen. And they are, and he's got a terrible mustache, like just the worst, like it's terrible and gross, and and he is thoroughly getting beat at Uno, as you can see. The last person at the bar is an elven woman who is standing in the corner with a guitar, and she looks really bored. What do you guys do?
Now, this isn't in character, but I do want to say that one time I played Uno, and I tackled a kid by going across the table because he put 2 me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what Uno does to me, I think. That's the exact reaction.
Uno's a hell game.
Yeah.
Not awful long time, but I've been playing Crazy 8s, and that's basically the same thing, and I hate it so much.
Yeah, as you can see, that guy, the human man in the corner with the mustache, he definitely doesn't seem to like it either. He's getting destroyed. Like the dark-skinned half-elf on his left just put down like 2 plus 4 cards in the same turn. So he's like picking up 8 cards, and he's not happy about it.
They're specifically playing stacks.
Yeah, they're playing stacks Uno because it's the best version of Uno.
It's also the worst depending on if you're winning or losing.
That is very true.
I'm gonna go watch them play Uno. I'm
There you go.
invested in this Uno game.
You go over to the Uno game. What would you two like to do?
I wave hi and watch the Uno.
Who are you waving to? There's 6 people in this bar.
All of them.
People, Uno people.
Okay, so both of you go over to the Uno people. What do you do, Jamie?
And I don't know. It's a game of Uno, I guess. You watch. Very?
We're all very invested in this Uno game.
Yeah, I can tell you guys are all very interested in the Uno game. So you rudely ignore everyone else in the bar and you go hang out with these people playing Uno. But before you do, as you're walking over there to go, you're very interested in the Uno game. The bartender looks up and says, "Oh my God, are you the adventurers I hired?"
Yes, we are.
Oh, she says,
Hi. Yes.
She says, "Oh, thank God. Oh my God, things have been so wild. Can you come over here? I'll let you guys know what I kind of need you to do." Oh, thank goodness you guys are here. Like, I don't think I could have, kept on a couple more days without you.
At the Uno table, and then I walk over to her.
I reluctantly pry my eyes from the Uno game and go over.
Keep my eyes on the Uno game.
Alrighty,
You like Uno, okay?
Yeah, you're getting some really. We'll split this up then, since
We're
Jamie
way
is
too invested in this Uno game.
Let's Jamie, you're staying with the Uno people, so you two walk up to the bartender, and she says, "Hi, my name is Isabel. It says it on my bar. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure y'all got the mission from my friend Carl, who was giving out the missions for me. Did he tell you kind of what was going on here? What I needed you for?"
This is in character silence.
You're all being this quiet in character.
Yeah, we're just like trying to think.
Kind of, but we didn't get too many specifics, I don't think.
Alrighty. So we have a little bit of a problem going on in this town. People keep going missing.
Oh, that is the problem.
Yeah, that's definitely. I would classify that as a problem, actually.
Yeah, actually, it's actually such a problem that us 6, and she points at everyone else in the bar. She says, we're kind of the only ones left.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. And I mean, I am concerned for everyone else in the town who has gone missing, but I'm actually specifically hiring y'all to go find, my wife.
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so here's the thing. People have been going missing for quite a while around here. Since in the past year or so, most of our population has been taken, 1 person per night. And pretty much this is the only people who are left. And unfortunately, 3 months ago, my wife Isabel was taken. And I'm a little bit worried right now because when she was taken, she was 6 months pregnant.
Oh, shit.
I just realized I made a goof that I have to retcon. I accidentally called her wife Isabel. Wife's not.
They're
not. That's your wife's name.
They're not. They're not both named Isabel.
I mean,
promise.
I would be okay with that because my middle name is Alexander and Chisky's name is also Alexander.
No,
Just
sorry.
spelled differently.
My goof. She says, "No, sorry, my wife Darla." So, she says, I'm looking at my notes.
Her middle name is actually Isabel.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Her name is Darla Isabel, and Isabel's name is Isabel Darla, and that's what
we call one Izzy and one Isabel, or one sometimes Belle. Depends on whose good side you want to get on.
Yeah, it's their it's their fun, quirky couple thing that they have. So she says, yeah, so everyone's been going missing, and I kind of need y'all to go and find her, and that's pretty much all I need. You can expect payment after you find her, and it'd be really help me out if y'all could go find her.
I mean, that's what we're here to do.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Make yourself at home in my bar. I really can't ask you to leave until tomorrow because it's getting real late, and unfortunately the place that I need you to go find her, which is around sort of the mining area, is kind of super dark right now. So if y'all could just hold your horses till the morning, make yourself comfortable, maybe play some Uno with I'm gonna take that noise as like you're really excited about Uno.
I'm really excited about Uno.
Yeah, so
Yes.
make yourself at home. Ask old Jessica over here to play you a song or a ditty or something, and I'll talk to y'all three in the morning. And she goes back to washing her glasses.
Thank
We go back to the
you.
Uno game.
I've
I
gotten
also go back to the Uno game.
We're all watching
Uno.
Okay, you're all going back to the Uno table.
Thank you.
So as you approach, except for Jamie, who has been there the whole time. As you
God, I
guys,
love Uno.
as you say that in character, you say, "God, I love Uno," and everyone at the table looks up, and the halfling woman with the bright sundress and the gumboots and the straw hat, she looks at the three of you and goes, "Oh, howdy, what's up?
Hi.
I wave.
Do y'all want in on this like sweet Uno game we got in? If you come in, we have to start a new game, but I think that Harvey over there would much appreciate it." And Harvey flips her off.
Okay.
There, but
I just want to watch.
Alrighty, so you're
I sit
just
on the ground, but it's basically the same as if I sat in a chair because
I mean,
I'm just that tall.
you really don't gotta sit on the floor, sweetheart. We have chairs. Like there may only be 6 people in this town, but we got like 12 chairs.
When I sit on the floor, it's the perfect height because nothing is really like calibrated to me being 7'4".
Oh, I see. Oh gosh, that was sorry. I guess I'm just so short. I'm just kind of used to needing several chairs. My bad. You stay down there. Or up here, I guess. You're tall. And Harvey, the mustache man, says, "Well, of course they're tall. We got 2 dragonborns here.
I'm not a dragonborn.
They're the same thing. What's the difference?"
I can breathe underwater, and dragonborn can't.
Yeah,
I wish I could
okay.
breathe underwater.
Harvey says, "Yeah, I really don't care." And Jacob punches him, which Jacob is the tiefling man next to him, punches him in the arm and goes, "Hey, Harvey, cut that shit out." And Harvey gets quiet, and y'all join in the Uno game. Well, 2 of you do. 1 of you just watch, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty, so I need you to roll for Uno, please.
Roll the modifier on an Uno check.
I know, just roll a d20.
No, I feel like Uno, it would, if your intelligence is high enough, it would be plus intelligence. But if you have like a +1, it's just
You know what? Let's roll a d20 and you add your intelligence modifier and that'll work.
Oh yeah. I got a 9.
By the end of this game, we're going to be like, all right, everyone has a very specific Uno modifier.
Okay, so a 9
Are you
and...
proficient in Uno?
So we got a 9 and a what?
Intelligence mod?
Yeah.
Alright, that's just a straight 10.
Alrighty. So luckily, you guys are not great. I mean, you're not great at Uno. They all introduce themselves. So Jacob the tiefling, Nella the halfling, and Dan the half elf all three of them are kicking your ass. But you guys are kicking Harvey's ass way harder. This man is
Harvey has
really
a bad Uno modifier.
He has got a -20 Uno modifier. You have not seen a man play Uno worse than this man has. He's terrible at it. It's the mustache. It gives him a -20.
The mustache is sapping his Uno powers.
It's stealing his cards. There's like a hand that comes out and steals his cards every round.
Oh God.
God, no.
I feel like his cards would be good. It gives him more cards.
Oh yeah, no, it's giving him more cards for sure.
Plays all of the 4s.
But yeah, you guys are playing Uno, and you're kicking ass. Well, only Harvey's ass, but that's fine.
I'm okay with that.
So, as you're playing Uno, you start to talk, and Jacob says, I'm really glad that Isabel brought you guys in. It's really great to hear that, someone's willing to come out and help out our poor town. I mean, no one's really come by since the whole mining business sort of fell out of fashion. So, it's been kind of lonely here.
I guess it's even more lonely now that you have 6 people, yeah?
He laughs and he says, yeah, you know what? Having 6 people does kind of put a damper on it.
We have 9 for now.
But now we have, see, that's like a 33% population growth. You love it. Well, there used to be a lot more people. There used to be about 300 of us, and, we weren't a big town, but we were good enough. I mean, I came here. I'm the only doctor here.
It's a good thing you didn't get taken.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'm a pretty good medic, so this town's kind of lucky to have me. And Nella says, she puts like a hand over her face and she stage whispers, he's not that good, but he's the only one, so we let him think he's that cool.
Well, if he's the only one who's the best and the worst you got.
Compared to, then by default.
Yeah, Jacob was like,
That's
see?
the best way to rank medical prowess.
Yeah, by being the only one. I know, it's great.
I mean, it's still true.
Well, yeah. And so, you're talking, you're having a good time. And it's starting to get late. So you have about half an hour before the bar closes and y'all are all going to bed for the night. So what would you like to do? Would you like to get any more information from anybody else, or you think y'all are good just playing Uno for the rest of the night?
I think at the Uno table, I ask, like, I don't know if it's not really generally directed at someone, but like, do y'all have like any idea what's taking all these people? If it's okay that I ask.
Jacob,
like, it seems it's very very weird that just like all of everybody gets disappeared.
Jacob kind of twiddles his fingers, and everyone kind of looks sort of downtrodden, and Jacob breaks the silence and says, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. It all started when the mining business went out of town, which was because, not only did we kind of run out of mining stuff to mine, but a dragon ended up taking, shelter in our mining facility, and that only drove, that kind of drove away everyone to the point where then it was just 300 of us. And, as long as we didn't go near the mine, it was all good. Like, the dragon didn't bother us. We didn't bother the dragon. And then one day, someone disappeared. And you know what? they could have, anything could have happened to them. They could have walked into the forest but then the next day another person went missing and another person went missing the night after that. And then another person went missing and now there's 6 of us. And at first we thought it was the dragon, but we haven't seen the dragon either for, how long has it been? And Nell says, a couple months maybe. Like we haven't. Usually you can hear it roaring down in the mine shaft, but we haven't heard anything. And they're like, yeah, so we don't really know what's taking them, but we're hoping that you guys can stop it.
Is that dragon the same one that's on that stat? Is that dragon the same one that's shown in as the statue on that fountain outside?
Oh, Nella brightens up and says, yeah, actually, it's kind of the jewel of our town right now. Isabel's wife, Darla, made that.
It's really pretty. Also, I'm sorry for kind of bringing the mood down.
No, it's fine. I mean, she's, look, this has kind of been our underlying mood for like the last, I don't even know how long, but you guys coming by kind of gives us hope. And you know what? I don't mind if we have to share that information with y'all. But, yeah, the whole like ruby dragon thing, that's Darla's handiwork. She's a stonemason. She works a lot with jewelry and just like clay, and she made that.
Neat.
This entire time, I'm staring very intently at Harvey.
Harvey like is noticing that you're staring really hard, and he says he kind of like has like a sidebar with you, and he goes, hey, man, I don't know where you're from, but, like, staring at people is real rude.
Same thing.
You don't say anything?
No.
Just
keep staring at him.
You keep staring at him, and he backs down. Like, this is a display of power that he does not understand.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You just keep staring? Is it just gonna be the whole night?
I do want to point out just that I took a sip of my Mountain Dew. Is like drinking water, but like not breaking the stare.
Oh, okay, that's... And,
Is that me?
Everyone is kind of like, alrighty, then. Okay, Jacob is the first to get up, and he says, well, I think it's time for me to turn in, anyway. Nella, Dan, I'll, see you in our room, and, he walks back up. He walks to the, stairs, and, he goes to his room in the inn.
I say good night.
So Nella and Dan both follow him, and Harvey, he says, Isabel's kind of busy. I'll show you guys to your rooms real quick. And he brings you up, to a nice little room with like 3 single beds. He brings you in, and he says, he does like sort of like the shitty like jazz hands thing where he's just like, here, alright, bye. And then he walks out, and he closes the door.
Right, his presentation is as bad as his mustache.
Oh.
For everything, like, is it as bad as that man's mustache?
Oh, love it. I'm digging it. Y'all like to turn in for the night?
Sure.
Yes.
Alrighty. Y'all go to sleep. Da-na-na. I don't have any like fun little filler. Y'all go to sleep when you wake up. And it's morning, and you hear like a rooster crow. Yeah, that exactly. But unfortunately, instead of waking up like that, you wake up to a scream.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Someone's
screaming.
Yeah, the scream is coming down the hallway from your guys' room.
I fucking bolt over there.
Yeah. Gotta go fast. Go. Yeah.
My 14 movement speed.
Alrighty.
Or 40.
Alrighty, you get over there real quick. You guys get over there real quick. And, you find that, well, you guys don't throw it open, it's already open, but you guys see the door swung right open into Nella, Dan, and Jacob's room. And you see Nella and Dan, and they are both freaking out. And Jacob's bed is empty.
Oh no.
Is there like any kind of disturbance around the bed? Or no?
You guys can do an investigation check if you want to figure that out.
19.
Well,
I got another natural 20.
Wow, fuck, okay. Y'all, this isn't hard for y'all at all. Sorry, Jamie, what did you get? I didn't hear. I got a 19, a 20, and a...
Get a 9.
Oh, okay, Jamie, you don't find it, but you're like, oh fuck, he's gone. And but Isk and Tisbury, you both see a note folded up underneath the pillow. It's it's just like a plain white piece of paper that's folded underneath it.
What's it say?
Well, you guys gotta open it.
I open the note.
You open the note, and inside the note there are 3 words, and it says, "Into the mine."